Hi everybody, I'm very happy that you want to learn something about APA citation format, and I encourage you to get it right beginning from your first assignment. So today I'm going to show you how exactly to use Purdue OWL APA citation guidance and how to look through the table of content and how to find particular examples pertaining to the type of resource that you were planning to cite. Let's look at this screen over here. This is the Purdue Online Writing Lab link that's embedded into our orientation module. And I do hope that you can find this resource very useful and you keep going back to it as you go through the rest of your quarter. Once you are on this website, you can see that from the list below, you have several versions when it comes to APA, and I want you to look at this particular one over here, the 7th edition. This is the most current edition when it comes to APA citation format, and you will go ahead and click on that. You realize that it opens a much longer drop-down menu that gives you both the general format as well as some of the basics when it comes to different scenarios of how your reference list should look like. We realize that for any resource, any data, any particular information that you are going to include in your writing, you want to include both the in-text citations as well as the full reference in a reference list. They work hand in hand and work as a pair. The in-text citation is the bookmark that tells you which precise item in a reference list you as the reader should look back. So it's very important that you provide both of them for any resource or information that you are citing from. The last thing I'd like you to take a look at is the particular type of reference list examples you can look into pertaining to the particular type of reference that you are planning to cite from. Everybody start from the basic rules. Once you click on the basic rules, it gives you multiple examples of how the full citation in a reference list should look like, things that you should include and how you want to customize the format. And then once you feel that you are ready to look into particular type of reference, you can start from author or authors. And this is the first or most commonly used scenario of how the full reference list should look like. You have scenarios of single author, and this is an example for a single author, and over here you have more than one author, and you include those examples. So this is the examples coming from, all kinds of possibilities when it comes to authorship. One of the most commonly used sources in this class probably would be audiovisual media. So this is the last example I'm going to click on. Again, this will be switch to a page where you have a cluster of examples that talks about how exactly you want to format the full citation in a reference list if you're citing from a media content. So I'll go ahead and click on that. And then this will give me a lot of scenarios of what to do. For instance, if you're citing from a film, this most likely will be the format you are going to follow, and you will create your own full citation following this template. I'm going to end the tutorial over here because we do have an example for YouTube video, as a lot of us will cite from YouTube videos, and the reference will look like this. So to go back to the original things to remember, you want to go back to this link for multiple times whenever you have doubts. In this comprehensive list, if you are patient enough, you look through those possibilities, you are going to find the perfect example that most likely will match the scenario of your citation need. And you do provide both the in-text citations as well as the reference in a reference list because they go hand in hand and they work as a pair. If you do not know what in-text citation is and how they work with the reference, then definitely you want to start from here and going through the basics. And finally, we do have examples for audiovisual media content. So if you're feeling if you're struggling and you want to find examples of audiovisual media reference, and then this is the place to look at.